what you want, what you want.
One of the first things you notice about Canberra is how tidy it is, but Canberra has its guilty pleasures too. Canberra has the most liberal sex and drugs laws in Australia, but what it does not have is commercial advertising. Canberra is the nation's capital with a population of more than 350,000 people. The National Capital Authority legislation clearly states that no commercial billboards are allowed in Canberra. The rare exceptions that you see here at the Canberra Theatre are displayed on the premises and comply with the legislation of content and lighting.
The thing is that Canberra, of course, we don't like to smother the place with billboards, and of course it's against regulations, but that's fine. It makes it a nicer place, and it also means that it's a bit more challenging.
Being the national capital of Australia, I do understand the laws that are in place to maintain the image of Canberra. For example, can you imagine if we had a billboard on the main road past Parliament House advertising some sort of commercial product? It does really take away from the look and the feel of Canberra being a beautiful city.
Canberra is just fabulous for the word of mouth. There are so many avenues to contact so many people in a small space of time. I don't know, there's just something special about Canberra in the way that you can contact so many people. Everybody seems to know everybody.
Advertising, although in other cases like in Melbourne, is a great way to get a city out of financial trouble. I don't know if Canberra's in that sort of situation at the moment. Advertising may be something down the track for the city, but definitely not in the CBD.
But how do these organisations get their message across? What mediums work for them? And what do they consider is the most effective for Canberra? What problems do they face? And how do they overcome these? We speak to the people who organise these events, and we find out how they speak to Canberra.
The National Museum uses quite a few media to promote our events and exhibitions, including radio, including television, including the print media, of course, and plus we also rely on a lot of media coverage. Canberra Times, which is read by 80% and 90% of Canberra people, that newspaper has a reporter who's focused on institutions, on national institutions, such as the museum, such as the National Library and the National Gallery.
If we're trying to communicate with the Canberra audience a certain message for our clients' products and services, I would say that the internet and online is the key thing. Probably 50% of the work that we do now is online marketing.
Our biggest focus is probably online marketing. That's how we get our greatest number of people. So we have an e-newsletter that goes out, we have the Facebook page, we have a website, we have a blog.
Because we attract people from all over Canberra, we're not a local shopping centre. TV is usually the best medium because it gets you instant exposure to a mass number of people.
Commercial advertising. Advertise on buses, we can advertise now at bus shelters. We have posters all over the place, sending tweets. So Facebook is becoming more and more popular. We rely a lot on our flyers in cafes and everywhere.
Southern Cross 10 here in Canberra. We also currently are doing a campaign on Prime TV. TV is the best option.
The integration of mobile telephone platforms and Bluetooth technology that are really moving. It's becoming a very interactive space now, and online use is increasing. It is the only medium that's increasing.
Habits change and you need to try different things, adapt. And
I'm not so sure that they've given up on advertising in Canberra. They'll just do it different ways.